Welcome back to Quick Fix Phone Repair. We have an iPhone 11 Pro Max today. We're going to be fixing the front. Customer didn't want to do the back today, so we're just going to be doing the front glass, replacing with a soft OLED screen replacement. So let's go. So we're going to start off by taking out the two pentalobe screws on the bottom. Now this bit right here is a 3D bit screwdriver, which means it won't strip any screws and it will keep them looking brand new. Alright, now that we got that going, let's go ahead and take out the screen. So what you're going to want to do is grab your thin metal pry tool. We're going to place it right between the screen and the frame. We're going to pop gently out, just like that. And then you're going to get your plastic spudger and we're going to just go around the edges of the screen and the frame to ensure it all separates properly. And just lift up like a little book. And we're going to get a little handy dandy tool here to hold the screen in place. Then we're going to have the tri-wing screwdriver to be removing this panel here as well as this battery connector. Just going to take out these screws. Just finish up this little panel here. We'll grab our tweezers. We're going to gently lift up and away. Put it in the orientation that you found it. And we're going to go for the battery connector here. And two. So, next what we're going to want to do is grab your spudger. We're going to gently lift up the battery connector, peel it away a bit. Then we're going to go underneath like this and just lift up the connectors, put the Face ID and the screen. And then you should be able to just peel away. Okay, so we're going to set this guy to the side. Now we're going to start focusing on removing the earpiece connector. Now when removing these guys, you're gonna want to do one of two things. Either put alcohol to loosen the adhesive, or you're gonna want to heat up the display. In this case, I'm gonna put some heat to it and it'll be a lot easier to remove. As you can see here, we have the heating pad. We're gonna heat this up just for about 2 to 3 minutes just to soften the adhesive on the display. It'll make it a lot easier to remove and to be able to transplant it into the new display. So, maybe heat it up just enough to soften the adhesive. Just like that. We have a removed earpiece assembly. Not the old screen yet, because we do have to still transfer the True Tone from this display onto the new display we have. We're just going to peel away these adhesives. We're going to re-add this earpiece speaker to the new screen. So we have this right here. The first thing I recommend lining up is the top grill. Everything else will fall in place. And as you can see, all the holes are lining up. So you're just going to hold it with one finger, one screw at a time. We're going to add these. Now you don't want to add them too tight from the start, just because you want to make sure they're in their respective screw holes correctly. And there we have it. Let's get this guy back on the iPhone and seal her up. There we go. Now we can start reassembling the display. Start with the two screen connectors, and then the earpiece speaker, and making sure we have it held in place. Our little tool here. So we're going to reconnect the battery. Okay. There we have it. And now we're just gonna make sure the screen's all functioning properly before we close her up. What I like to do is grab the slide to turn off and just hold it at certain points in the screen. No need for the password to test it, just do this. And that way you know you're good. Now, that's all good to go. We're going to make sure to line up the top edge first. And go to the bottom. Now, because the frame is warped slightly, the screen is not going to be as flush as it would from factory, but we'll do our best. Now that we have the screen fully put in the frame, we're going to make sure to go ahead and put the 2 pentalobe screws back in the bottom. Make sure it's done quick and done right. And this one here. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten them. And there we have it. Brand new screen on a iPhone 11 Pro Max. And there's the old screen for comparison. All shattered and able to cut you. Throw that away. No longer need that. Later on, when the customer decides to get the back glass fixed, we will happily be able to get that done for her. And yeah, there you have it. Another quick fix phone repair video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share with any friends.